Last we left off, we were in the realm. I know
the claws. I am ready. Yes, Brennan.
How do you have nails on and I don't yet?
Professionalism is how.
Oh my gosh.
The first die roll is going to take 15 minutes and look like a Charlie Chaplin special.
Oh, you think the first die roll is a trick? Wait till the first bio break. Baby, wait till it's time for you to release the Kraken.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Speaking of releasing the Kraken, we find ourselves in the ocean, racing towards the city of Darktide, with a cresting tidal wave bearing forth the legendary Kraken of Kelvorda.
She has to be stopped. Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
I think Queen Anira is showing that you can be a billionaire, not a bad person.
Is she?
Yeah.
Has she shown that?
She will show that. I believe in her still.
What? No, you don't.
Criminal. Honestly, you're low-key eating with these nails already. I'm proud of you.
Wow, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And you know what? It's very amateur bowling night. For me, it's a lot of like, and we're going to lift this up. You have Anira up here. By her side, this is Mysara.
So that fucking veil off finally.
The veil is finally off, and you see a rictus grin, her cheekbones pushing out against her skin almost skeletally as she holds...
Where'd she get her work done? Let me avoid her doctor.
So, Brandon, do we have to kill all of these people?
I hope not. That's a lot of people to kill.
You can stay 50 feet up in the sky and hit her from wherever you like.
Whoa.
So you are soaring right now over the
You
battle.
gonna put me right there?
Well, that's...
Put yourself, you said 50.
Oh, you can't put me like right here, not in between the little tentacles?
You want to get in between the tentacles?
Well, I mean, aren't I closer to them? What are you trying to do, sir?
Jujubee, you put yourself... Tell me where you'd like to go, where you think bad things can't happen to you.
Because I assure you, bad things can happen to you no matter where you are.
Yeah, honestly.
Come on, Julissa.
And that is a hit.
Yes!
3 hits in a row.
Fuck her up.
So,
Sorry, that's your mother.
hey,
Ladies.
it's how it goes. So,
Is 22 plus 18.
40.
Oh!
You
right.
deal 40 points of damage to Queen Anira.
That would have killed me, just so we're clear.
Queen Anira lifts up her hand, looking at her, and goes, "You thought your little friends could..." As an arrow sticks in her chest. You.
I got that titty, honey.
What?
You got 2 more. Hit her again, bitch.
See, Spole goes, "That's right, she's got that titty!" Anira goes, "Kill these freaks." You are also grappled, so you take 18 points of damage, and the creature binds you up within it.
Oh no, and then I'm like, too far off land, cross mountain, sea.
Is this another Gaelic song?
You know so much Gaelic. What is up with you in Irish culture?
She starts singing.
Although so different in
Who are you singing to, the
face
Kraken?
and name, all of the things that we do.
I know you're from Boston. This is too much.
Hearing your singing as you are grappled by the Kraken, Alexei Kleinebauer du Flauschwit von Baudelaire surges forward. It seems that we have come to a bitter end.
Hate this guy.
Friends. You hate me? You hate me because you are jealous of my strong jawline.
Wow.
Probably that.
A little
Don't you
more
have a
cushion.
healing?
Oh, you have
You always
healing.
brag about your healing.
Girl, I got all the heels.
I should attack. So,
Shoot your mother.
Are you gonna shoot your mother the crazy
you ain't gonna attack the one that's holding on to me?
well, I get multiples. I'm going to roll again to try to shoot the tentacle that is grasping Jujubee.
Hell
Twyla.
yes. Twyla, you got it.
Same difference.
Oh my God! Is it another nat 1?
It's a nat 1!
That's insane. You don't want to help her. Just say you don't like her.
Oh my God!
Here,
I'm
hold
getting
on.
so mad!
Go.
Can you fly?
No.
Don't witches fly?
Some do. It's a common misconception. It's really offensive.
You're like swimming up as a massive tentacle rises past.
So now I can see all of them.
Yes.
Work.
Huey goes and says, "Oh, hello there. Nice to see ya."
See something you like, and she just rubs her horns.
Oh, yeah. And you see Mustard looks up and goes, "Chicken,
So at this point, I'm going to, yeah, I'm getting all 3 of these
Okay.
with Fireball,
Okay,
my favorite drink.
Fireball comes rocketing towards them.
Come on.
What if they're all 6s?
Yeah, I mean, it's
6. Here we go.
31 points of fire damage. So this guard on the outside, even trying to resist, boom, just the power of your witchcraft, your immortal magic.
Eviscerate, not eviscerated, evaporated.
Yes.
Eviscerated is very different.
It smells like a beautiful seafood cookout out
Yes,
here.
honey.
a clam bake.
Smells like a clam bake out here. So, first combatant down, boom,
Yes.
gone. We're gonna destroy both
Yes.
of these warriors are gone instantly. Now now there's a giant
Gertie.
shark
Gertie.
there. Yes.
She's doing her big one, honey.
The main ballista archer is also the fire just consumes them. She is no more.
Oh my God, yes!
And suddenly, I think, Gertie, what you see is there's a free ballista.
I'm about
right
to say,
there.
the ballista's there. We gotta get up on that
Oh,
ballista.
yes, for sure.
I was secretly kind of rooting for her because she's so fierce. I was like, damn, she is fierce.
Not you root for the enemy.
Well, she was fierce. You know when somebody's fierce? They
Say
just-
fierce again.
Fierce. Say it with me.
Fierce.
It's so old gay person, and I love it.
As I missing all queens in me.
At the end of your turn, Gertrude, seeing the massive power you just wielded.
Oh shit. Now I'm a target.
You are.
Where is Nyrith with my fucking armor? Where?
That's what I'm
What
talking
is
about.
Myra doing?
Probably having some candy floss.
Incredible. You see that Queen Inira shouts from the top of her lungs.
Oh, God.
She's always yelling. This how y'all talk in your house?
She's mad.
Stop making excuses for this bitch.
Why is she so
still my
angry?
mother.
Why is she so angry?
Queen Inira looks out, says, "You have not come to stop me. You have only come to die. Only to wreak your ruin upon the surface of this sea, Troyan, that you dared to stand against me. You rescued your fool of a father. His greatest mistake was to stop serving me."
She had time to write monologues, this bitch.
I don't write them, it's just how I feel, bitch. Queen Anira casts a spell surrounding herself in mist and power and light, and wrapping her in a protective shield.
Only other time she's ever been this mad was when I forgot to take the chicken out the freezer.
Mysara looks at Twyla. You see, Twyla, that she has an easy shot on you.
Oh, my Sarah, it's me.
That being said,
Sister.
And she leaps from there to take a different angle. She rushes here, leaps off, dives into the water, and as she does, Troyan, she's gonna take 2 attacks on you.
On me?
On you.
Because your mama told her to.
The first attack is a miss.
yes.
Yes.
Second attack is a hit.
Low.
That's not low.
Oh, baby. I'm sorry.
For 20 points of cold damage. However, you have resistance to cold damage.
Right.
So you only take 10 points of that damage
Oh,
as
nice.
the force
Must
hits.
be nice to have all this armor and still take half hits.
Honey, you see what happens when your mother is the queen of the ocean, honey?
Yeah, I do. As a matter of fact, I do.
This is what happened.
You bitches can't take me in the water, honey.
Incredible.
Now I get a fucking 20.
No, you did not.
Yes, just roll
Don't
that.
waste them.
Don't waste the bitch.
Huey is going to take a bunch of swings at you.
A bunch?
A bunch, girl.
First
You have
attack?
Shield. You have shield, though.
Is a miss.
Yes. Obviously, naturally.
Second attack is a miss.
Oh,
Yes.
she's like,
And let me tell you something. The third attack.
Ooh.
The third attack is gonna be a what?
And that one.
Baby, Gertie went. Then it was like in slow mo. She looked back and she was like, he swung again. She went,
Yes, honey.
it went over her head. And then he swung again. She just went.
And,
Gertie's in her shit talking era, which you will regret very soon.
Listen, girl, Gertie is a flu away from dying in this battle, so please calm down. If Gertie catches cold in the water, she's toast.
She's not gonna. She got comorbidities. Okay.
as that lightning moves out from the Kraken,
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God! The Kraken is doing too much.
Troy's in the water. She's my wig, girl, my wig.
Cole is going to do exactly what you all just said. He rushes up and with a cool burst of magic is going to heal you for 22 points of healing
Whoa.
to Twyla.
This bowl is strong.
Does the healing release me?
The healing does not release you.
You gotta ask.
You will try it.
Gotta
That's
ask.
what you will do.
Gotta ask.
Try
But
it.
Spole closes and is going to cast that healing spell on you.
Oh, thank you.
And shh, of course, darling.
Thank you so much, Spole.
This monster is huge. Can we even possibly defeat it?
I think, after we defeat it, you know what you and I are gonna do? We're gonna take a long walk on the beach, and I'm gonna tell you all the things I'm gonna do to you later.
Oh my God. You two are wild. Where's your sense of danger?
I mean, 3 days ago, I was a busboy in a sort of Viking long haul, and now the most beautiful woman in the world is telling me extremely sexual things in the
say
arms of
that.
the Kraken. What's that?
I didn't say that.
What are you gonna do to me that's not sexual? That's even more ominous.
We could plant.
I would hope if you're doing things to me, they're pleasurable and nice.
Maybe I could put a grit of sand somewhere and see if it turns into a pearl.
Are you gonna put a grain of sand in my urethra, or?
Oh.
Because I'll tell you,
Wills.
you don't have to. And
Make room.
make room. Incredible Spole's a freak. Our various merfolk and everyone else are going to go. This one is going to
That one's cool.
Why are they all coming to me?
Girl, Gertie.
Well, you came right to them.
I still have a shield on.
You literally blasted them with heat and fried it with their friends.
You killed a bunch of them
You're like,
right
yeah,
away.
yeah.
I'm like the most defenseless one here, guys. That was an accident.
Take 12 points of damage,
Even with the shield?
even with a shield.
Yo, I am down to literally 4 points.
4 hit points. Now, this one right here, she's going to take a swing with her spear.
Oh, so I'm not done?
We're not done.
Gertie.
Jesus Christ.
Y'all, what?
How many do you have? You have 4?
Yes.
On a 14 or higher, she's going to hit.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
What should we sing at her funeral?
Bitch,
I have 2 songs.
you're not singing any fucking Gaelic songs at my goddamn funeral.
Ain't no way.
That's a 5.
Yes!
So, bitten by sharks, swung at, tentacles, nonsense. The entire army, this whole side, the whole faction on this side closes in.
So over them.
There are more coming. This guy jumps up here.
More?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
When is our turn again?
Well, there's 18 of them.
Princess hasn't gone yet.
Right.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Is
I
that an
didn't
angler?
even see that one.
Girl,
Y'all-
this one is an angler, seahorse, fish, eel.
Yeah, eel.
What? Princess is gonna do
Angler, seahorse,
range
visual.
punches.
Unbelievably, these forces close in on you, Troyan, and as they do, sharks, spears, you underwater are unhittable.
Yes.
Attack after attack misses.
yes.
Shoo, shoo, shoo.
It's been nice that my name's never getting hit by any fucking thing.
I'm in my element. When we were, you know what? If we go to an old folks home, so you'd be real strong over there.
You are completely unhit.
Ah!
You just survived like 8 attacks.
And that's what happens when the queen is your mother, honey.
Girl.
Now you're happy she's your mother.
And they
Look at
call
what she's
me
doing.
daughter.
I am so over this.
Imagine even monsters don't want to hit it.
Unbelievable.
I want to save the chicken crocodile.
There you go.
Must.
Princess,
Must.
you can surge
Honey, you must
forward.
learn
I'll give
about
you
me.
a stand. As you surge forward to join Gertie, are you choosing to go into a rage?
Well, yes, of course.
Of course, I simply must.
I would like to attack Huey, please.
Word.
Because I want to steal his crocodile.
Yeah.
That's my goal. So I can push him off of.
You can literally smack him with your axe off the crocodile.
Oh.
Yeah.
Smack.
And you can do this. This is pretty huge. If he loses mustard, that is pretty huge for him. So
He'll be in the water.
he'll be in the
swimming.
water swimming. So
Does he have one of these swim better things going on with him?
yes, he does.
Oh.
But it doesn't look like he's necessarily that like athletic at swimming, right?
Damn, Reham.
So sorry, it's true.
It's not getting athleticism.
Look
Why
at
you need
him,
mustard?
Your DC here is 15. The first attack hits. Use pushing attack. That is a 5 on the die.
Yes!
First attack, he is boom, pushed off. You deal 39 points of damage
Word.
to Huey. Axe connects. It shatters ribs. He just blood spews out of his mouth and he flies off the crocodile. You see that Mustard looks up at you. You are so powerful. Blood is dripping from your axe. What do you say to Mustard in this moment as you're like this ferocious figure on the tentacle?
Hey, remember
You've never seen this in your life. He could only talk before because you had speak with aquatic animals. You watch a crocodile go, screaming in horror at Princess. So terrified at what you've just done.
So I can get the shark, you can get the croc.
I want to pet that.
Let me pet that dog. Can I pet that dog?
Hell yes.
Please let me pet that dog.
Princess Asiya is going to come and rush and
She's hot.
come and join you
Yeah.
in battle.
Where's she been?
In the water.
Bringing up the rear.
She was on her union break.
She's fierce.
She was so
Is that the difference between y'all's age? When they did this and the last one.
Oh my God. Asiya just hit a nat 20 attacking the tentacle overhead, and the second dagger slices through the very end of the tentacle and severs it.
Ooh.
This guy falls from that tentacle. As he hits the water, he is sucked directly into the beak of the Kraken. And
Yes!
There's really nothing else that I can do.
that is your optimal move right now, is just to keep the fight.
Yeah,
Keep
so
the fight up.
let's go ahead and do the bow up Sealy.
With that shield of magic around her.
Oh, I forgot about the shield of magic.
When did she do that? Was I not
Fine,
paying
just-
attention?
I think
Probably.
when she turned all dark and
I think you were singing a Gaelic song.
All right.
Y'all were
Well,
too busy making out.
Yeah, you can use 30 feet of movement and get in that ballista seat.
I could take you back, keys?
You can take you backies. I'll let you take you
Gosh.
backy.
Are you ladies okay with that?
Yes, girl, get that bully.
yeah.
I'm gonna take you back, keys, and get into that seat, sweetie.
You feel that you have now like moved past the range of these tentacles. One of them is going to come once again for Princess. That one's a hit.
Oh, God.
why am I in it?
Why
How I get in it?
how I get in it?
You see the shark turns back to you and says, there was fire. It burned me. It burned hot. Is that normal?
No. I mean, yes.
Fire is hot.
No, but shark. They're opposite things. So you don't speak shark.
So so now you have to talk opposite the whole time?
Yes.
So you're actually saying, please don't let Gertrude ride you. is what you have to say.
Tomorrow, but today, yes. That's the whole thing. Yes. So I'm gonna use my gust of wind. My fins and my scales glow, and I shed my gust of wind at Miss Thing and Mr. Thing and her over
Mister,
there.
they're married? Mr. and Mrs. Thing.
And actually,
Oh, they're cute.
I thought this was only 5 feet wide. You can hit all 4 of the riders
Yes.
Oh my
if you'd
God.
like to.
Yes.
Okay, so they need 14 or higher. So this is rider number 1, 12, gone.
Yes. Gone.
Rider
Cacao.
number 2, 13, gone.
Rakakao.
It's a wrap.
As a bonus action on each of your turns, you keep the gust of wind and can change its direction. So it now follows you in combat from turn to turn.
I am the storm of Dimension 20, honey.
Once again, as we move forward, looking at the ballista in front of her. Oh, Mary,
You talking to me?
you should not have revealed yourself to me. My understanding is that the fairies have taken over the underworld, so allow me to do you the favor of sending you home.
Oh no.
Jesus.
Can I do something with the string I'm wearing?
String, what would string do? and she is going to hit you. You never much liked me. You were suspicious of me from the beginning. Very perceptive. And you are frozen in ice, taking 21 points of frost damage.
Shouldn't have been talking,
Frost.
So half.
Halved to 10.
shouldn't have been talking shit.
How much is Troyan at right now?
Troyan is at 12.
Ooh.
Oh, you got icicles down in your poom poom.
Roy is going to swim, and he's going to heal you for 14 hit points as he rushes up,
26.
laying his hands on you in the water there.
Where was Roy when I was down to 4? He's saving this little...
He goes, "She's my daughter. I really respect you. I really admire what you're about."
That's fair.
It's my father. You don't mind, do you? Is that okay if my dad comes to take care of me? I mean, goddamn.
Huey surges forward. He gets back on top of Mustard, and you see that Mustard is there going, "Ah!" screaming at Princess, and you see he goes, "Shut up!" and slams a fist into Mustard's head.
Oh my God.
And he says, "Fly, you little crocodile!" And surges forward and is going to attack Gertie.
Why? Jesus Christ.
Attacking Gertie.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, Huey misses all 3 times without shield. Just once again, he's like, "I swear I'm good at this. I'm off my game right now."
She goes,
However, Mustard is now going to attack.
Oh, Lord.
my God, we should have had the mindset to shop for chicken.
Chicken, yeah.
We have the tuna.
Okay.
Not chicken.
It's chicken of the sea. Tuna. Guys,
Is it tuna?
Yes.
Tuna is chicken of the sea.
No, I think it's tuna or is it just a fish head? Is it?
It's tuna.
But
We
hey,
decided it's tuna.
We have
It's
half
canon,
the
it's
tuna from the head to the half.
Who has the tuna?
It's us.
You do.
You
Purple
take
feather.
18 points of damage.
I'm at 4, so if I have 18 damage, I'm...
Gertrude drops to 0.
Okay, so I have to do my thing where I go to 1 point.
Oh, Strength of the Grave.
Yes, I'm using Strength of the Grave to bring myself back to 1.
Oh my God.
What?
Okay, so this is a DC 18 Charisma saving throw.
Okay,
This is definitely Box of Doom.
so charisma, is it +8?
Oh,
You need
wow.
a 10 or higher.
10
Come on,
Or-
Gertie. You got
higher!
this, Gertie.
17!
Yes!
Talk to the Kraken. I can talk to animals.
But I can't because I don't have the chains of doom, whatever. That's the only thing it listens to.
Command.
Chains of command. That's why Gertie has to get those chains.
Maybe my string could get it.
Princess, the Kraken is going to use its bite attack, and it is going to take its tentacle and feed you to its beak in the center of its body.
Hell no.
Low-key, the Kraken's doing too much. Okay, the first thing, can I heal and attack with the potion?
Yes, you can take your potion if you'd like.
Okay,
You're at 1 hit point.
Yes.
Incredible.
I reach into my bag. She is like not doing good. She's still on her feet though somehow, while maintaining eye contact with Mustard. She pulls the cap off this thing. There's no twine. There's no twine on this one. And then she just like kind of pours it into her mouth. It's kind of like slightly dribbling out, but she's like sopping the pieces back into her mouth. And then she feels the effects of this healing.
You take the healing, Potion of Greatest Healing. You are at full health.
Okay.
Heals all the way to
God.
Gertrandra.
All the way to 38. All the way. I want to try to get to that shark. Okay, my animal handling is at a fierce 2.
a fierce 2. If you want to actually be able to ride this thing, it's a 15.
15.
Get it.
Well, that's
Get it,
literally a 13. So close.
What's your animal handling?
Oh, my animal handling? 2.
15!
Yes.
So you rush over to this shark. The shark looks confused and haunted, but it heard Troyanne speaking. It looks up and goes, "Are you my rider?
It's me.
I don't recognize you, but sure." Sure. And you mount up on the shark. You are now riding a shark.
Yes, I am.
And it wouldn't be the first time.
Honey. I want to swim around with my new little buddy here, and I'm gonna be facing him.
What's the shark's name?
Haunting.
Sharkeisha.
Sharkeisha. No, Sharkeisha. Don't hit her, Sharkeisha. Sharkeisha down. And then I am going to cast Underwave.
So go ahead and roll 3d8 for me.
Need a D8?
Can I get a D8 from you? I just need one. Can I get one from you, Jujubee? The lipstick girl, the lip gloss girl.
Why?
Okay.
You're about to die, and they're just all putting
I know,
lip
literally.
gloss on
That's
it.
insane.
Blithely applied.
It is an 8, a 6, and a 2. So 16.
Work.
Without even getting a chance, this merfolk is blown to smithereens as thunder. Boom!
I'm wiping these
water.
water out, honey. They can't take me, which means they're gonna come back for me again.
Okay.
We're gonna roll for Huey. He rolls a nat 1, takes all
Yes!
15 damage.
You know, you said you're normally good at this, but I don't believe you, Huey.
Mustard
Hubert.
also fails. Is gonna take 16 points of damage.
Don't be on for Mustard. Fuck Mustard.
Mustard is adorable.
No.
Oh, show me.
So
Show me to me, Mustard.
incredible. Huey is thrown off directly into the path of the Kraken coming. He just rolled a nat 1.
It's
I am
gonna be
gonna say
bad.
I'm gonna say
I
that.
know if I rolled on that one, you would throw me in the beak. So let's see how you gonna treat you.
So he needs a 19 or higher on the die. He's already rolled a nat 1.
No way.
A 19 or higher is crazy.
What do you say as you summon this thunder to Huey?
Woo! I think she looks directly into the eyes of Huey and she goes, "Save the white rhinos!" and then she just starts like,
Ah! And he goes, "That's it. It's upside down!" And you see, he flies backwards and is sucked directly into the beak, not only instantly killing Huey, saving Princess from the beak attack.
Oh, Gertrude is doing her big
You
one.
really are. Gertrude is really getting the girl.
I just killed everyone on this side of the stage. There are 2 free beasts over here.
Okay, well, someone come. I'm over here fighting Finara, everyone by myself.
All right. So
I mean,
My
Miramax.
Fighting ghosts.
Bull is going to go. He's going to go ahead and hit Alexi
Yes.
for 8 points of damage.
Oh.
This is
What
as
did he thump him?
He fires an ice bolt at him. Just it's like you think it's gonna be really magical because there's snowflakes and stuff, and then he sort of just painfully grows an icicle from his hand and just hurls it sort of normally.
Yeah.
Just, You see Alexi's like, "My!"
Bring me like a Thunderlord?
Like-
the Thunderlord only brings things to me.
Well, why don't you bring Anira to you?
I don't want a Nira near me. I don't want a Nira.
And I think you don't have the range right now. You
Yeah.
can't necessarily get the range on it. Yeah.
Doesn't have the range.
Princess, if you wanted to, Asia's gonna go right after you, and she could try to saw you out of this tentacle.
So should I switch turns with Asia?
You can switch turns with her if you like. She goes right after you.
Well, let's do that. And then she can chop this
Tentacle
tentacle
Hell yeah.
and get me out.
Did she drop the last one too?
She did.
She's making calamari.
She's like, I used to work at a seafood place in Matali. When after the shift, you could eat all the food that was there. You could take it all home with you.
And we're gonna snack, honey. We're gonna snack tonight.
See, Asia takes a small sort of like short sword out of her belt and hacks through that tentacle. The Kraken roars. Princess, it is your turn.
I want to ride Mustard. It's all I've wanted this whole
This
game.
whole time.
The
Wait, and
entire
also, wait.
quest.
And-
Okay, let's do Persuasia. Persuasia Lopez.
14
plus 5.
Yeah.
19. On a DC 15, Mustard looks up at you and just goes,
I'm really scared.
Don't be scared. Let me jump on you.
Let me jump on you. It's so camp.
Okay. I just wanted some chicken and all this crazy stuff keeps happening.
We'll get you so much chicken later. It's like not even funny.
Babe, we're going to Dave's Hot after this.
All right, jump on my back.
And you see you, whoa, bam! You are now astride a massive crocodile. It is going to surge forward, land right up here. What a mess! Look at the chaos of that. All of you watch Princess astride this massive crocodile breach, seawater glistening in the sun from her hair as she flies out of the ocean. And as this crocodile opens its massive jaws and roars, you swing and arch your muscular back and decapitate the tentacle driver in one hit of your axe.
Oh.
You have 2 attacks left.
Oops. Oh my gosh. Oopsies.
Alexi's a raggedy ass.
Alexi, who has been savaged by the dog and hit by some arrows as well, he whips around to see this merfolk decapitated and turns around just in time for your axe to thud into his leg as you hear, "Ah, sacre bleu! You and your stupid family will be the ruin of Kelvolta, and we will be the richest family that has ever been."
Puh, puh.
This is so rude. Suddenly you hear,
It's my bestie.
Oh, girl. What? On a jet ski, screaming.
It's giving bestie.
Nyrith.
I am so done.
Nyrith.
I am.
With Clockarella on the front. He comes in a boat that belonged to famed music producer Mark Ronson of Art Ronson.
Oh my gosh.
Comes,
I am so done.
comes roaring down the pike. Naira says, Gertrude, I'm sorry I'm late. I had to go and find Mark Ronson's treasure trove hidden here in California from when he was briefly transported here before he was killed in a tavern. But I have as many treasures as I can find. Here, I finished it this morning. And throws a beautiful pair of silver horn guards to you.
They just land right. How good is his aim? Do I have to do it myself, or do they my hand? I like that they're just landing directly on.
It's like Miami Vice, like throwing sunglasses that land on your fucking the horns of immortality.
Oh, I wish Huey could have been alive to see how hot my horns are. I almost used the boon on that, honey. Just to bring him back to show him.
But am I going to hit Princess because she's right there?
She's right there. I think you could tell Princess to duck.
Yeah.
Princess, lay on your tummy.
Oops. Plank.
Yeah, we're gonna do the ballistics. Let's do that.
Okay.
The ballistics?
Incredible.
The ballista.
Oh, what are the ballista Flockhart?
Ballistic blocker.
14!
14, that is a hit.
Here we go. D8, want to borrow? All right.
Oh, I have to re-roll. Can I just re-roll? Sure. Can I just re-roll it?
Wait, let me see. What'd you get?
She's covering it.
It's 2 1s and 3. You have one more. It's 4d8.
And so I should just roll.
Oh yeah, re-roll that one up there.
I shouldn't re-roll any of those other ones.
I'm afraid not. I'm so sorry.
Watch this be an 8 though.
4. Okay. So that's 7 plus 2 is 9 plus 5 is 14 damage to Queen Anira. You fire the ballista and move Queen Anira to bloodied. You see that a ballista bolt, as she moves underneath half her health. We're gonna roll randomly to see who the Kraken goes for.
Watch it be me.
The Kraken attacks Roy of Karkin and sweeps down and grabs your father, deals 22 points of damage to him. He
22?
is...
that would have killed me.
Did you take your potion already?
Yes.
Lexi von Baudelaire slips underneath Princess's axe, leaps up to this ledge, and stabs Spole through the chest.
Oh!
Spole,
What? Excuse me?
his first attack stabs Spole through the chest, whips around to Twyla, and is going to attack twice.
Oh.
How's Spole doing?
Spole has dropped and is at 0 hit points.
Oh!
Spole has dropped to 0 hit points and will be making death saving throw. All aquatic beasts underneath are now riderless and looking for direction, and you can speak to them on your turn.
All the creatures speak the same language? That's crazy.
Okay, so I just said to them, let me translate. To all sea creatures who are free, come and ram the tentacle to free me.
Incredible.
Can they attack that so I can get free?
They have to do it on their turn.
On their turn.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay, I'm gonna do an arcane shot.
Hell yeah.
At your mother?
Yeah, because I have a range of...
Screaming it at your mother is such a crazy system.
Getting in front of the Kraken that's the danger zone. That's where you don't want to be.
Where Arcia is.
Where Asia and Roy both are. Nyrith looks up from the boat and says, "The horns are absolutely smashing."
Thank you.
And
Not my stylist showing up last minute.
Of course. You see, he says, "And imagine how rich we'll be when Darktide is destroyed."
Oh, Nyrith.
Oh, Nyrith, you demon.
Classic Lyra.
Incredible.
19.
19, 1 away.
It's close enough. Can we just call it nat 20?
Unfortunately, we cannot.
19 was
Gotta play it by the book.
crazy.
Round up.
Can we use the electoral college system right now?
Electoral college. I'm screaming.
The electoral 20, honey.
Oh.
Oh, God.
You have traveled with me for the last time, witch. A cold and watery grave awaits you here. He's going to cast Cone of Cold, which is going to be 8d10 damage to everybody here.
I'm not going to survive this, guys. I need someone to pour a potion in my mouth post haste. I only have 7. Oh, I have Counterspell.
You have Counterspell?
I have Counterspell.
Okay. It comes down to a roll of the dice.
Like me versus her?
You versus her.
Oh.
Woo! Okay.
It's a 5th level spell, so it's DC 15. You add your charisma.
I'm a +8 over here.
Well,
Yes.
she added her charisma. What about her uniqueness, nerve, and talent?
Well, of course, uniqueness. She's the only person in the story with a black radish. All right. You need a 10 or higher to counter this.
It's a coin toss, y'all. You can counter this.
17!
Yes, honey.
Unbelievable.
Counter.
It's going to be almost 40 damage, cold damage coming to everybody here.
Jesus.
I wish I could just direct it all to Alexi.
What does Gertrude do as the queen begins to summon this power?
So the queen summons the power, and the queen actually sends it forward, and then Gertrude just takes a deep breath, and she's like, and then all of it just goes literally into Gertrude's mouth, and then she goes, a little chilly.
You see driving this speedboat, you just see Nairith go, oh! And
Thank God you remembered you had a counter spell.
I was like, oh,
you see Mysara leaps forward and says, you will not rob me of this vengeance, and slashes at you with this freezing cold water.
Y'all say want to protect my sorrow, and she is not caring about us. That's your sister. Tell her to stop. Talk to her.
Stand between her and something. She won't hit you.
Yeah, talk to her.
You talk to your mama.
She won't listen to me.
to your
My
mama.
sorrow will listen to you.
Talk
My
to
mother
your
is
mama.
actively attacking
There
me.
is no.
My sorrow saw you said,
You
oh
are
my God, not you,
in
baby.
any-
Kraken surges forward and swallows Roy. If Anira's immortality is removed, she can no longer command the Kraken.
That's correct.
All right.
She says, Ifrit, I wish that Queen Anira of Everdeep would lose her immortality that she wrongfully gained through lies and deception, and that immortality would go to the custody of Kelvorda's newest immortal sworn to its service. This I wish. Boom, boom, fire spreads. Anira, spiritual energy moves from her mouth and eyes, and Gertrude, the small vial in your hand, roaring dragon energy, the immortality of Mothandrix roars into the bottle, just like the ice of the spell, and where the cork is sealed.
Yes! And then it snaps 3 feet over to Nairith.
And you see, actually, the moment it does, Nairith goes, as a demon and fellow immortal, that's mine. And it shoots into his hand, and he goes, ha ha! Another win for Nairith. You see, the Kraken is now uncommanded.
Oh God, he's still moving.
Roaring towards the city, but Anira can no longer command it. Princess, that is your turn.
Should I punch your mother?
Yes. Tear her up. Tear her up.
Yes, I want to punch the mom.
Hell yeah. You leap from Mustard up to the top deck. Queen Anira, no longer immortal, looks at you, Princess, and goes, ugh, and says, hey, wait, hey, listen, I can make you a very wealthy woman.
I already had it.
I'm already wealthy in friendship.
And you see, she goes, hate that. And you are free to make 3 attacks on Queen Anira.
All right.
Come on, girl.
Sorry about your mother.
It's all right. That's why you meant.
Fucking 20! You are kidding me! Unbelievable!
They have the slow motion that because it literally was like.
It really.
Oh my God. Hit 3 times. As a barbarian, on a natural 20, not only do you double damage, you actually triple damage.
Yes!
So you're going to be
Oh, she's
rolling.
about to get jacked up.
12 plus 8.
Plus 8 is 20.
Her.
Princess, describe for me how you defeat Queen Anira of Everdeep.
So she jumps up into
I also
the
want to point out
mist.
that she looks old now.
Yeah, you see the immortality
yeah.
gone, and you see above water, she looks up, and the sun hits her, and it's immediately like dry, shriveled, just looks like cave fish brought out of the deep sea into the sun.
She goes from Angela Bassett to the lady in the window from 227.
You are very old.
At your age.
At your age and not D12.
Princess, what happens?
princess jumps into the mist and she raises her axe of the mighty high above her head and says, "Happy Mother's Day."
Queen Anira, who sought the downfall of all Kelvorda, is struck down by Princess Bowhammer and falls astride the Kraken.
Girl, you better make your way up there, girl.
You see that Nyrith just tosses a bunch of magic stuff to you, Twyla. It says, "Here, take this!" And is going to cast Dimension Door with Gertie.
Yes, he is.
And he is going to teleport you to the top. And you see, he goes, "Clacarana, take the wheel!" She goes, "That's not my name!" And she runs back, grabs the wheel. Nyrith jumps to the top with you.
Clakiana.
Clakiana. Unbelievable. You gain, he just like throws magic items to Twyla as fast
Oh my gosh. Broth of the Sea potion, very rare. You regain 10 D4 plus 20 hit points when you drink this potion. The potion's red liquid glimmers when agitated.
You love broth.
I'm at 7. I would love a bra.
Oh,
Would
can I give that to you? Can I give that to her?
Would love for you to toss
Yes,
me a bra.
absolutely.
Here, I got a present for you, sis.
Thank you.
And then a bag of raw chickens. Bag of raw chickens. Would you like?
For Musty.
Absolutely.
Here you go, mustard.
Unseasoned chicken. He was living with an Australian for sure.
So, before you, Spole is dying on the ground. Alexi stands over him with a sword, looking at you here. You also see Mysara, who was trying to attack Princess, and Mysara is now looking ready as well. Time slows down. You are in the midst of chaos. This evil man stands over your love. Mysara, who watches as Anira falls, going, "No!" You see Mysara, also immortal, is preparing to leap to the top and take the chains.
Oh, God.
Twyla, everything is unfolding around you. Roy is deep in the belly of this beast down here, but it is your turn. You must decide what to do. What is in your heart to do in this moment, in all this chaos? Spole dying, Mysara in front of you, and Dark Tide fast approaching.
Okay, well, this is very difficult.
Yes.
Persuade Mysara.
Can I talk to Mysara?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Mysara. Hey, sister. We're on the same team. We are on the same team.
We are not. I offered you to come join me, and you refused because in your heart, you have forgotten what they have done to us.
No, I have not. But I have the ability to still live a loving and fruitful, lightful life. And I know you have the same ability. Queen Titania's waiting down there for me and for you. We are the same. We want the same things. We're in the same storm right now. And I just ask that you just see the light and see the love. I remember you smiled just last week. Help me.
She looks at Spole and Alexi standing over him. He looks at Mysara and says, "Lady Mysara, she is lying. She is a soldier of Titania. They have moved on. They have forgotten you. The Von Baudelaires have ever been allies of the fair folk. Please, believe me."
Wait a minute. The Von Baudelaires is why this is happening right now. Look at what's happening right now.
Twyla, give me a perception check, if you'd be so kind.
20!
Yes!
Nat 20!
Yes.
The bag that was thrown to you,
Mhm.
you look inside and see that Nyrith, when he was packing all the magical stuff in here, included the papers from Matali.
Sure.
That the Von Baudelaires were the ones that gave Zarya Hex, the original ritual to raise her undead army.
Show her.
Here.
She's like, "You want me to read paperwork on a moving kraken?"
It's giving.
She turns to it. She looks at you. On a nat 20 perception, you pull exactly the thing that proves your point and hold it to her. She looks at you. "I am a fool." And you can see that there's a part of her that cannot believe it because she's dedicated so much of her life to something that has been a lie. With Spole beside you and Alexi raising his sword, time is almost at a standstill. You can hear Mysara in your mind.
worked so hard for this. What can I do that is right, if not this? And she looks up and locks eyes with you. I don't know how to feel light anymore. Yes, you do. Isara looks at you. And in this moment of touching eyes and hearts and minds, she feels endless connection with here and the Fey realm. Twyla, you have Alexi beside you. He is raising his sword. You can break eye contact to defend yourself from Alexi, or you can stay in this moment to try to connect with Mysara. What do you choose? I'm gonna choose to keep eye contact with Mysara. Oh, I'm so sorry, Baseball. Sword goes back, and the sword plunges for you. And as it does, Mysara raises her hand and casts a spell, deflecting the sword, and says, "That is my sister. That is my kin. I'm sorry it has taken me this long to wake up!" And she is going to turn her spell energy on Alexi in this moment. Twyla, your bravery, you have pulled Mysara from the brink. It is, however, still your turn.
Okay.
What would you like to do in this moment?
Where is that French motherfucker?
French motherfucker is right behind you, who
Get
just
him.
attempted to stab you
Okay.
in this moment.
Okay, I think I am going to summon
Yes!
Buddy Bear to take care.
Buddy Bear.
Bonjour,
But they're gonna
bitch.
meet Hound of Alone.
Yes.
Incredible. Roaring from the Kelpie Sea, a kelp buddy bear.
Oh.
Roars from the seabed.
So cute.
Unbelievable. Twyla, go ahead and give me your attacks with advantage. You will be making 2 attacks here. 15. That is a
Good.
hit.
1d8. 7 plus 8, 15.
15 damage.
Uh-huh.
Twyla, describe for me as Alexi faces his final moments in the
Get
jaws
him,
of
girl.
Buddy Bear.
You go get him.
Twyla, from talking to her sister, turns over, wipes the tears from her face with her wings, right? And she looks at
Alexi.
Alexi and she says, "How dare you? How dare you try to murder my love? I'm getting you right now, sweetie." She raises her arms up, her wings are out, she flaps, and she slices the bitch in the throat.
Work.
Buddy Bear, throat slit and disappears into the sea. The Lord Von Baudelaire vanishes into the deep. His plans thwarted.
Finally.
Yes, Twyla. Hell
They
yes.
have to want to run away at this point. They cannot still feel strong enough to stick around.
The guys on the tentacles, I can't get down. They tie me on at the beginning of the day. Hound of Ill Omens looks at Buddy Bear and even gives him like a little nod, like, I appreciate your work. And Buddy Bear,
I love what you're doing.
just a little kiss.
I mean, should I just throw the bag of potions at the Kraken, the entire fucking bag, and see what happens? I think we take the bag of potions. They're magical. Throw it in there and see what happens.
Troyanne,
You're
you
dead.
want to go for it? You throw the bag?
Yes.
Troyanne, you hurl the bag of potions.
Jesus.
She just goes like this.
On a natural 2 Constitution save, this roaring Kraken, surging forward as fast as it can, makes its final stop before the destruction of Darktide. And as it does, it grows feathers. Suddenly it changes color. It goes, fire.
and vomits an entire stomach's worth of people, including a conscious Roy of Karkin. He goes, "Sweetie!" as he like boogie boards into the city, as the Kraken expectorates as this insane bag of mixed bad potions just makes it vomit up all of these treasures of the sea.
Okay, Gertrude stands up, and her action is she grabs the reins of the chains of command, and then she pulls back.
You pull back, and the Kraken suddenly is freed from the commands of the Queen Inira as Gertrude, a true immortal, holds the reins. The Kraken, you feel this beast go, "I'm hurting," from all of these wounds on its body. And you see it goes, "I want to stop. I'm going too fast. You need something to slow me down. Do you have a net?"
We think our net.
We have a net.
You have your
net.
All of us.
All
have
of you
nets.
each have a net, but they're disconnected. The nets need to be combined. They need to be tied together.
I have the wine. I told you. I told you.
That's motherfucking gold twine. Not magical, just gold twine. But it's
You reach
working.
down the twine, the most significant part of this campaign from the beginning.
You called it. You knew it.
Sweetie.
Oh my God.
Wait, ladies,
Just without the
ladies.
twine.
All of you, the questing queens, heroes of Calvorda, toss your random nets that you bought from a guy in a half-sunken ship in an icy harbor. And Twyla, you hold your twine aloft from a bit of mail you got from your boss. And it glows with pure golden light. My Sarah kneels as you do this to Spol. She touches him and says, "I will never forget why we grieve. We grieve because these lives are worth living." And he comes back just in time to see his true love hold a piece of twine aloft. He goes, "We're all tied together in a way, aren't we?" The nets move. The Kraken goes in front of the tentacles. Asia pulls one, Roy pulls the other. And the Kraken skids to a massive, as the waves hit the walls, the foe hammers atop these massive sandbags. "Thank you for telling us, Duchess. Kiddo, we're rooting for you." The Kraken skids to a and bumps, hitting the harbor with just enough force to knock one little seagull off. It flies away. Pause. The Kraken waves its tentacles, and the folks go, "We did it! Hooray!" You have saved Dark Tide and Calvorda. You are champions again.
Spoiler alert, there's a tsunami in the next town over.
Then we must go there for next season.
That was stressful.
Sister, you have a very proficient soldier. And you see that Tasani says, "Twyla, I'd be lost without her." And Spol goes, "Oh, you know very important people."
Yeah, I told you so.
No, I believe that. It's incredible. I
Do
love it.
you want to meet my kitty cat too?
Is this, oh, your kitty cat?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to Arcadia and meet your kitty cat.
Yeah.
Oh, the kitty cat, okay.
It's right here on top of the Kraken.
FIP is very important people.
Do you want to see my vagina?
It's a very straightforward question, so let me answer straightforwardly. Yes, I would love to see your vagina.
Twyla flutters up right above Spol's head and says, "Look up, sweetie."
You see, he looks up. I don't have to look up thanks to you. And his mechanical wings flutter and fly. And he comes up and spins off with you into Arcadia to walk along the beach and maybe, if we're lucky, do stuff to each other.
Twyla's vagina winks.
You see that Roy.
Twyla has a lot of sex.
Yeah.
She had it with
She's a
Alvin.
virgin.
No, she fucked Alvin last season.
No, she just used her hands and pretended like
Your foe hammers rush over Princess and pick you up. "Darling, It's incredible. You saved us all. Did you find any of your suitors on your mission?
I found a lot of suitors, but only one that's suitable.
You see, Asiya looks and says, Lord and Lady Fohammer, I'm not a real princess. I think I have some gold, but not a ton. Renarian looks and says, does she make you happy, princess?
Yes.
Well then. Gang, I hate to say it. We're going thrifting. We're gonna upcycle, okay? Let's go upcycling, Fohammers. It's a new world. And you see that Mustard says, can I come along? And what are you holding in your hand?
This is a bag of raw chicken.
Oh.
I think we should all feed Mustard some chicken.
Mustard, I'm so happy! Yay! So much better than the old guy. And you see that Duchess goes, oh my God, we got a new dog. You see pets. He says, pet it down. Pet it down. Roy looks over to you, Troy, and you see this massive kraken is there, looking sort of hurt.
You have the potion.
Oh, I haven't used mine yet.
And she hasn't used hers either, have you?
Yeah, I don't think so.
You didn't use it, no.
us too.
So my good sister here, Princess, throws in her potion, and then I swim around and I throw them into the kraken's mouth.
Tentacles regrow. These two little merfolk swim off. You see that the kraken.
Can we unsnip these?
The kraken, as an aquatic creature, you hear it speaking to you. And as it is healed, like the spears come out of it, and you see that the chains of command fall off in front of you as well. These sort of horrifying magic items that are really about like torturing and commanding a great legendary beast. You see the kraken goes, I didn't want to do these things. It's better if I rest in the deep. I'm not a good creature to be around. The only wishes I can grant are destructive. I'm sorry that you had to fight me.
'Tis not your fault. You were ruled by evil, and you shall no more.
See Roy,
Be free.
the kraken smiles as Roy looks and says, speaking of ruled, sweetie,
Sweetie.
he says, what's to become of Everdeep now? Do you truly want to go back there?
Oh my God.
So I look at my father, and I toss in the gleaming of the mist and the sun my red mohawk. And then I say, I don't mind if I do.
You see that all the aquatic creatures will go like, hooray! And you see the kraken goes, if you were to go be queen, if I am free, can I call on you and help you if there are those that would give you hardship in trying to change your home?
Absolutely.
I am glad to be free, to the new queen of the sea. And these creatures all bow in the ocean to Troyanne, queen of Everdeep.
Oh my God, once in exile, now the queen.
As your new queen, I will rule with love and compassion. No longer shall you all suffer under the burden of an evil queen.
The accent's back. Yes. Oh my gosh.
You shall move in love.
That's our first decree.
And
stand. We stand.
You see the aquatic creatures cheer. Some of the merfolk come out and cheer. You see Janias shows up, and you see he's just like waving a pitchfork, and he's like, the queen's gone! Ah! New Queen Troyanne! And it's a big hooray. And you see that...
No?
Yeah. Janias...
You don't give him promotion or anything? Head chef, nothing?
Oh, yeah.
He helped us all together. You have all the power?
Yes, yes, Janias. I moved Janias to be my first commissioner of joy.
You see, he says, this is a huge day for me. I was a scullery boy, and now I am the commissioner of joy. You see, he says, all of you will feel joy or face the queen's wrath. And you see, looking at all of the joy, the aquatic creatures and the Fohammers and the Fae, see over on Mark Ronson's boat, Nyrith and Clockarella are both there. You see Clockarella goes, this was really nuts. Good job, everybody. And she starts smoking, and you see Nyrith goes, Clockarella's crazy. You think she's a square. She's not. She's a freak. Well, Gertrude, if the horns fit. Incredible work, my fellow immortal.
Thank you. I feel like we should hang out more. Like, you're one of the funnest people I've met here.
Ah, that's so nice. I feel very fun.
I want to come visit you more often, and you can come visit me sometimes too.
Well, I talked to Mofandrix, and we're trying to keep a little network going, maybe set up a little Immortals poker night. And that's all for this season of Dimension 20, Dungeons and Drag Queens. Tune in next time. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again. Farewell!
And we have a Ray doing some Molly.
Always the coral sticks. He takes the coral stick. Crack. Janias is just... Yep. Ark Ronson's just thumping in the harbor.
Dreamy.